Well, if you prove your greatness with 100 overall, Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade can do it all across the board. Get on your path to greatness now in the challenges menu and be the best in my...
Our next guest was the first to complete 250 lifetime challenges and also had a top play of the week in this season of NBA 2K TV. Darius, welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you guys. How are you?
Congratulations on everything you've been doing in NBA 2K26. Now, 200 and...
Now, let's meet the center. Now.
Hello. And the Oklahoma City starting five. They've got Williams, and it's Erickson in at the 5, down low. And for Indiana, we've got Trey Murphy, Denny Avdia out there with Jarris Walker. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Duncan in at the 5. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
And the basket is good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Halliburton, good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
MP, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton, the pass to Avdia. Back to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Walker.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Indiana. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, BA. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton for 3. And Indiana misses again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Bates. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Clock at 6. And that one's long. For Indiana, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And count the basket. He was fouled. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. On the floor for Oklahoma City. Getting going in the second. They've got MP. He's out there with Smith. And it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Here's Frazier after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Frazier's gotten his second bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pacers leading by 5. Pass to Walker. Halliburton outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Frazier.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Again, Halliburton missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
MP, the pass to Frazier. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Murphy. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Here's Duncan. And Indiana misses again. The Thunder shooting a solid 47%. MP no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Here's Frazier, and there's the rejection. To the paint. Here's Walker. Soft touch off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Duncan, pass to Walker. Yes, it's good. Walker's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Offensive rebound. Indiana leading by 4. To the inside from 9 feet. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets made some excellent plays. He added 8 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. Starting the season with a bang. Big-time game from him. Guys, let's see if he can do it again. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime.
Youth Dance Team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's MP. We've got Avdia, Trey Murphy out there with Halliburton. Then there's Walker, and it's Duncan, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Pass to Duncan. Oh, they get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
So it's Oklahoma City now. And the bucket is good. Duncan's got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Avdia, good. Avdia's got his second basket.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's MP. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Oklahoma City foul, number 11. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton. finds Avdia. Shot clock at 6.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And MP throws it down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by MP. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Frazier. Three-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 6. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. In transition, here they come. And it's good. 2 points. Bates has got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Duncan, pass to Halliburton. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Erickson, cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Timeout called, the Pacers.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
There can only be one, and they're getting shirts. Let's find those fans.
City ends up going with a new group.
And their team free throw shooting stats placed them in the top half of the NBA. Those are solid numbers, but they struggle to nail down true consistency from the line.
And they did plenty of things right last season. But take a look at those steals numbers. These guys were a constant threat to ball handlers and really hustled on D.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Miller finds Anthony. Smith outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Teams will make substitutions.
At the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
On the court for the Thunder, they've got Jalen Williams, and it's Frazier in at the small forward position. Here's Halliburton, and the layup is good off the glass.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Down low, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Moncrief. Some solid defense from Williams.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Frazier, the pass to Williams. Indiana with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Moncrief for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Frazier's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Count that bucket. 18 points for MP.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A nice shot by Moncrief.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Inside, here's MP. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
No good on that one. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot. Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
MP, the pass to Williams. The rebound by Duncan. Pacers trail by 11. Stolen by MP.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for the Thunder.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent 1 time and only have to do it 1 more time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. Fans are already headed for the exit.
To the middle. Here's MP, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Thunder lead by 14. MP against Halliburton. Duncan. Tip back in for 2. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long.
Smart. What is your advice in tackling those really hard and difficult challenges?
Honestly, my squad, the squad that I play with, they also have to sacrifice what they're doing in order to help me hit these challenges.
What shout-outs do you want to give to your friend group?
I want to shout out my guy Doughboy. His name is Garrett. I've been playing with him for about 3 or 4 years. I know him IRL. My friend Cyclops Division. His name is Ezra. Shout out to him for teaching me the fundamentals of not only just 2K, but actual basketball.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. Are you the person who sacrifices for other people who want to complete those challenges?
Yes, I play my role. I make a big man very first every single year because everybody likes to be the point guard. Everybody wants to be the scorer. My favorite player was Ben Wallace, so of course I'm sitting there grabbing the rebound play.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Williams, and it's Frazier in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, they've got Victor Wembanyama, Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barry in at the 3 slot. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And the basket by Erickson.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Beyond the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Barry. Outside Wembanyama. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, too much Wemby. I mean, just too strong down low.
Here's Oklahoma City now. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Fox has got 6 points.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Here's Erickson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Pass to White. And here's Fox. From deep, Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Brian, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. White with it. 14 points his last outing. And that one's good. Spencer
backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Count it. And that's now 11 points for MP.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Chaney, the pass to Barry. Here's Harper. This one for 3. Smith with the rebound. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. MP, that was good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Harper. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Spencer knocks down the long J. Spencer's got 6 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive leading, no doubt whatsoever.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Misses from short range. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Spencer. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And both free throws good for MP.
two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the... And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Williams. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got MP, and it's Erickson in at the center position. Williams passes to Frazier. Inside, here's MP. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. MP's got 19 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Orlando was tremendous. He contributed 40 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Frazier, the pass to MP. Stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
To the paint. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Thunder trail by 3. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see him, Mr. Williams.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season. 5 games. Pass to Barry. And one thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
That puts him in the lead. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Harper passes to Barry. Now here's Wembanyama. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
So for Oklahoma. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Cason Wallace out there with Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Harper, and it's Chaney in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Erickson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two. Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Williams misses.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Harper misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Back to MP. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Looking to end this cold spell. And Harper with a basket on the assist by Wembanyama.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Fox. Got a hand on it. Now MP. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 27 points.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Wallace outside. Pass to Chaney. Over Williams. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're leading by 6. 51 seconds left in the game. With this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And what an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach was challenging his team to finish this one off. He told them we played a great game this far. Let's get to the finish line. Remember to value the ball. They seem locked in, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for 2, Parker.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.